Hello everyone and welcome to my Pro Kraken complete tutorial video presentation where I'd like to share with you all the information needed to perform on the exchange and have the ability to understand all your moves. So it's going to be a long video but straight to the point. And by the way, I have many other tutorials about the platform explaining in much more details than we're doing it here. So make sure to check that out as well. The first thing that is needed is the account creation, and I'm assuming that's pretty simple. On the official page, top right corner, we have the sign up. You can go to the sign up. It will drive you to create your personal account, email, username, password, country of your residence. Make sure everything is correct because you will have to verify your account with your email. And then after you do it with your email, you log into your account and you verify your identity with your documents. So you need to utilize either your passport or national ID to verify your identity, which is done basically on the platform straight away. I've already verified my identity. I'm not able to show you how to verify it, but I'm telling you, you only have to follow the steps. Very simple and straightforward. Then once your identity is verified, we can continue. Once it has been completed, make sure you select the Pro Kraken version, which is allowing you to perform on the exchange and all the features available. At the same time, you will have to make sure to understand the complete process, so let me know if there's questions in the comments area right below the video. In the meantime, like the video if you enjoy it, and if you would like to find out more about my one-on-one coaching program, which is something I'm going to talk about later on in this video, make sure to check out, including the ability for you to schedule a free call with me on the topic. So let's get back to the Pro Kraken, folks. Now, once everything is verified, it's confirmed, we can go to the next step, to deposit cryptocurrency or fiat currency, which is done basically on the top left corner. You have the portfolio. Once that is basically right there, you would like to go into your overview, top left corner, and have your crypto deposit, which is simply to the deposit tab, and then select the cryptocurrency you would like to deposit. Let's say Tether USDT. We would like to make sure we select the network. We would like to get the address, let's say Tron, and then copy the address from there and paste it in the wallet we are about to send the cryptocurrency from. Now, one thing that I was telling you is that the network has to be the same. So make sure to verify first on the wallet you are sending that cryptocurrency that it has the specific network you're actually requesting. Or it's even simpler. Before you would like to get the deposit address from here, first go to the wallet you have your crypto and look for how you can send it from there in USDT. What kind of networks are available? Because there is more options. And if you use the wrong network, you are going to lose your cryptocurrency. So you must match the networks. If you want to send it on Tron, then the deposit address is basically on Tron. So when you send your crypto from the wallet, must be selected as well, Tron. Beautiful. Get the address from here, copy, paste it, add it up. You will have minimum deposit for all the cryptocurrencies, required network confirmations, which are happening automatically, and the processing time, which is depending on the blockchain, how crowded it is. Now, at the same time, the resources in your account will be automatically deposited. You don't have to do anything to accept it. You don't have to do anything to verify it. Directly, it will fly into your account. This is how you deposit cryptocurrency. What about the other deposits, such as fiat currency? Well, let's say basically with euros or dollars or many other things. Now, we're going to utilize the example of euro. And there is a few options available. Number one, with PayPal, which has 3.39% fee right now. The daily limit is up to 1,000 euros. Minimum deposit 1 euros, and you can proceed with a processing time near instant to complete your deposit via PayPal. At the same time, you have the banking solutions by fund manually. There are different conditions out there, such as 3 different possibilities. With the domestic or international transfers. And then, it's quite simple. If I'm going to click on the first one and share with you the details, I have to get deposit details. It pretty much explained me how does it work. We will give you our bank details. You will need to use your bank to transfer the money. We will inform you once we receive the money. It's simple. There is a minimum deposit, a maximum deposit, and a processing time. So if you would like to do this way, then you want to get deposit details. And once you got your deposit details, you would like to make sure that the reference code is very important along the way with all the other informations which are being shared by the platform in order to proceed with the deposit. So that's basically the way you go with the banking deposit or the PayPal deposit, and then done. Again, funds will be credited automatically to your account. You don't have to do any form of actions like accepting or verifying or so. Now, what about the process of withdrawing cryptocurrency? Simple. Again, we go to the withdraw tab. We would like to select the asset, USDT Tether. We want to select the network, let's say Tron. We would like to put the amount. And we must add the withdrawal address before we can withdraw to it. Right? So you want to add a description like, let's say my personal wallet or wallet number 1, and then you would like to add the wallet address as itself, the address. You need to copy from the wallet you are depositing, copy the wallet address from there and paste it here. And then you would like to add new withdrawal address. You want to click on this button and you have completed to add your withdrawal address. When you've done that, you would like to go simply basically to select your withdrawal address from this tab right here and preview your withdrawal, complete your withdrawal. Now, depending how you have your security level, you might get an email confirmation with a code. You take that code and you paste it. It's a verification code. Then you might have some 2 authenticators. You might have other security levels as well that you have attached to your account, which is possible basically from the settings areas. Again, that's something a little more sophisticated. You might not have those verifications in place. This is how you withdraw basically crypto. Now, how do we cash out fiat currency? Same from the withdraw tab. We would like to go, for example, again, euros. We click on that. And we must add our bank account. Simple. We need to go with the method and then just utilize a description such as my bank account, and then add all the other details in the account. In order to proceed, you would like to add your account, select your account, and then go forward with that. This is how you withdraw fiat currency. Simple, straightforward. It's pretty much the same like you deposit when it comes down to the fiat, and it's pretty much the same when it comes down to crypto, just like between the deposit and withdraw process. The next thing that you need to know about is that you have 2 different major wallets on the platform, the spot and margin wallet, and then the futures market wallet. Now, you are not having futures if the nationality or your financial jurisdiction is not allowing such services for you as a citizen. So Pro Kraken will not offer you futures trading if you are coming from a specific citizenship with a financial jurisdiction where it is not allowed futures trading. You're not supposed to be surprised if you don't see it, because then it is not allowed for you. Simple. You will only have the spot and the margin. Some people don't have the margin as well, only spot trading. Therefore, 2 different wallets, like I said, especially for those of you that have futures, because number 1 wallet is the spot and the margin. That's together, and it's from the spot wallet. Margin trading is being done from the spot wallet. There is no margin wallet alone as itself. It's basically done from the spot trading, but the futures trading is not done from the spot wallet. You have to transfer your resources from your spot. Simply, we're going to select after clicking on transfer, and then we go with the amount, spot into futures multi-collateral. We are transferring our whole amount. Never ever you have to pay fees for such movement. Even when you send it back, and you can send it back and forth thousands of times, you don't need to support fees. Basically, what you do here is not a transfer on the blockchain, yet a transfer internally from a wallet to the other, and your resources remain the same. So preview the transfer, and we're confirming it. Done. Now I'd like to go into my futures and share with you that my resources will appear right there because I have transferred my resources. So I'm going to go to the transfer. I want to send it back. I'm going to select USDT because this is what I have. Click on that. It says available balance 0 because it takes it from spot. But what if I change to futures multi-collateral? It says available $98. So even if you just hover your little cursor over there, you will be able to see your 3 different wallets along the way with the earn, but that's different because that's for staking, not for trading. Just like I said, there's 2 wallets for trading, spot and futures. So I have it in the futures. I'm going to move it basically with the maximum amount into my spot, preview, confirm, done. And our resources will be sent back to our spot wallet. In order for us to be able to trade from the spot, in order for us to be able to trade from margin, this is where we must have it. Now let's talk about a trading procedure. On the top left corner, you have the trade tab. This is the next thing that you definitely need to know about. So I'd like to explain you the details over here. Now, number one thing is, on the top left corner, you have the asset that you're actually looking at. Then the last price of the asset that it's being traded, the index price basically, which is, the real price of the asset that you're trading, 24 hours change, 24 hours volume in Bitcoin, and then the fees right there. I have a video about trading fees and limits for Pro Kraken. You definitely want to make sure you know about the fees for your trading procedure. There is a maker and a taker fee. I like to explain you those in very much details on my other video, but I can share with you a couple of words very soon about that process here as well. So this is on the top side of the menu, which always appears right there. Now, what about the next things? You always want to be, when you want to do an order, on the order form. You don't want to be in the alerts menu. The next thing is you want to make sure you're sitting in the spot. If you want to do spot trading, or if you do margin, you are going to select the margin. Then you definitely need to know there is a difference between the buy and sell button, right? You need to select the proper one. The take profit here has a lot of the options I'm going to share with you soon. Take a look at that. So you'll have to proceed again, depending on the type of order you would like to complete. You would like to, select that. And many other details will appear right here. Trigger, distance, quantity, total. We're going to talk about those as well, including other details of your order that will be on the bottom of the page. We will talk about those very soon when we open up a trade. Now, me explaining the dashboard area, there is an order book here. We are sitting on the order book right now, and we see basically the quantity of BTC along the way with the price, people willing to buy every single time with a green color, and then with the red color, people willing to sell. This is the procedure. Market favorites. This is something you can always make yourself as a favorite by, for example, clicking on the asset, and you will have all the assets available for spot and margin. Let me just share with you that. Right now we are in the spot and margin. We can go in the futures, but as on the spot and margin, I can basically make any of the assets as my favorite, and they're going to appear here next to those two by clicking on these little stars at the end of each row of the asset. This is how it works. We also have categories basically for our cryptocurrencies like margin, DeFi, Web3, Layer 1, Layer 2, gaming, community, and so on. You have the ability to check out the cryptocurrencies based on categories, but the most efficient way is to go around the search tab, or you will see the most popular ones as it's ranked by volume. Keep in mind that this ranking here is by volume on the platform. You will be able to find out straight away what do you want to trade. Be careful that you can trade fiat as well here, like BTC against USD, not BTC against USDT, which is right there. Be careful, guys. There's a difference between USD, and that means you are trading in fiat, or BTC USDT, you are trading between two cryptocurrencies. This is important basically for your management of finance. Because in certain countries, if you transform your crypto into fiat, you already pay your taxes at that time. In other countries, other jurisdiction and other rules are if you do not transform your crypto into fiat and you still go crypto to crypto, You don't pay profit unless you move it into fiat, right? So depends. Again, it really depends on your financial loss and the way it is portrayed, which is why I'm telling you, be careful. BTC USD is against the US dollar, but the USDT is the USD Tether, the crypto. The same thing goes with euros and many other things out there. So this is pretty much the way it works on that tab. We can add many other things to our favorite ones and be listed right there. We can also edit the layouts and the widgets. This is what we have on our page right now. We can include many other things as well, turn them on, turn them off, and have all sorts of informations that we would like to perform. Now, there is another very important thing with the open orders. Let me just share with you from here. On the bottom side, we have a couple of menus: open orders, conditional orders, positions, balances, closed orders, trades, and market chart. Let me just share with you and go through all of them. We're sitting in the open orders. This is only for trading spot and futures market. Whenever you have an open order sitting right there, if it's from the spot and futures market, it will show up under open orders if the order is under certain conditions. Conditional order, whenever you have a conditional order from trading spot and futures market. Positions always appears on margin and futures market. You will never see a spot trade completed here. Balances, it will share with you your portfolio. Closed orders, you will be able to see your activity and the way you have proceeded on your account completely. Trades that you have completed, you will be able to see all the details here. And then the market chart as well, which is something you guys are familiar with, the candlesticks and so on. Now, one thing is very important. I'm not sure if I've mentioned, for those of you that would like to learn how to trade, for those of you that are serious about this business, make sure to check out my one-on-one coaching program live, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. Whether we talk about part-time or full-time, you definitely need to do this professionally. So check this out. Check our page completely and qualify for a free conversation with me on the Calendly page. Link is in the description area and the comments area. You can schedule yourself a call where I can explain you more about our coaching and trading if you're serious about this business. Now, let's get back basically to the explanations. Pretty much the dashboard area, it is all in that sector when we talk about a spot trading. Attention when we talk about the spot trading. There's one thing here with the alerts. Let me share you with that before we go ahead and open up a spot trade. Create new alert. We can do that. You want to select the pair you would like to do an alert for, and then trigger the alert when last price is at or above, let's say, 50 grand, right? 50 grand. So we create an alert when the price of BTC against USDT is at 50 grand. We create the alert and we are going to basically, get the alert on our screen. If we would like to get a notification, we must enable that from the browser. At the same time, if you would like to delete an alert about a price, you want to simply click on those three dots and just delete it just like that. Now, there's many other services for the alerts in order as well to receive emails, SMS, and all that stuff. Beautiful. Order form, getting back to the spot trading, guys. Let's do a trade. Let's open up a trade. Let's do a market order, not a limit order. You know what's the difference? I can share with you in a few words. The limit order is when you decide a price and your order will go in the order book, because you must decide a price that is cheaper than now, which is 35,960s, 950s. The price must be cheaper than, the last price, than the current price. So then it will go in the order book. And when the order book is going to, the price of the market will touch your order because it went that low, because it went to your price, then it's going to be filled up and you're going to get your BTCs purchased. This is the limit order. This is how it works. Your order is going in the order book and it's going to be waiting for it to be completed. When you do a market order, you have no ability to decide on the price, and you will get the best price from someone that is willing to sell. And that's always basically very next to the current price, right? So that's the first guy out there, the first orders out there at that specific price section, 35,920. As soon as it has the volume you're requesting, that's what you're going to get. Basically, with a market order is you are picking from the order book an available trade that is waiting to be completed, right? That's 100% sure going to be get filled up and it works totally. When it comes down to the limit, it's the opposite. You don't have the security and the safety that it's going to be completed because the price section might not reach to your limit price that you have selected. And I'm sure that makes sense to you guys. So what I'm going to do right now, a market order. By the way, when we talk about the fees, which is something that I just said earlier, we have a maker fee and a taker fee. I have a dedicated video about that, explaining it in details very soon. I mean, it's up on the channel. The maker fee is the one that is making the order book and it's utilizing limit orders. The taker fee is the one that is taking the order from the order book and it's utilizing market orders. Because the taker one has the safety and security that the order will be filled right now on the best price available on the market. Meanwhile, the maker guy is not having the security that it's going to get the price completed. Even if it's just $10 away from the current price, which is, having a 99.9%, it's going to be filled up because of the volatility, right? So you can select a price which is very, very near to the current price and have it completed. And then still be in the maker fee, right? Because it was in the order book. And you will pay a lot less. Every time a maker pays less than a taker fee. Out of the total size of your trade, this is the cost, the fee you have to pay towards the platform, which decreases as you increase your volume of trading for the past 30 days as a rolling volume. Beautiful. Now, what else? Yeah, I'd like to continue and open up a market order. And I'm going to use, I have an available balance right there. It's listed. I'm going to use, let's say, $50. Let's put it right there, $50. This is the quantity of BTC I'm going to get. And this is the estimated fee, 13 cents. I don't have to do anything else here. Just buy BTC USDT. Beautiful. The trade has been executed. If I go to my balances here, you will be able to see that my account is not only USDT, but it's Bitcoin as well. And it's a little more BTC on my allocation than Tether USDT right now, which means that I successfully purchased my Bitcoins. I go into the trades and you will be able to see how I got my BTC right there. Beautiful. So I don't have anything on their positions. I don't have anything on their open orders or conditional orders. It's not even supposed to appear anything there. Balances. There you go. How do I sell this? Well, there's two ways of selling it. You have these three dots right there, which will allow you basically, it will not allow you to sell if you're there, only on futures and margin trading with the dots. In this case scenario, on the top left corner, we need to change from buy to sell. This is the way basically we proceed. So from buy, we go to sell. And we go market order or limit order as we decide, and then go basically take this to the right, making sure we're doing it at 100%, receive that specific total, and we're good to go, basically have those fees, and we're just good to go sell BTC USDT, and that's fine. But before I'm going to sell this, I would like to set another thing here. For example, a stop loss. What if I would like to sell my BTC if the price is reaching a certain limit, such as $30,000? Let's put it that way. I would like to sell my BTCs if it's reaching $30,000 because I no longer want to hold it and it's sufficient for me that loss. I must set a stop loss on the order type, trigger 30 grand. It's a distance of 16%. This is the amount of money I'm going to receive at that time, $41. An estimated value right now is $50. I'm going to have 41 grand at that time if I sell 100% of my quantities at that specific price. Do I have to do other things here? No. All the other ones should remain just like you see them on my screen with all the other settings. And then hit basically the sell BTC USDT. It's not going to be sold right now because the trigger conditions has not been met. So it's going in the conditional orders, as you can see. Every single time, basically, you have something in your orders, it will show the number, right? Number 1, it will show number over there. It will show a position active number 1 there. So that number will show up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wherever you have something going on. Now, I have my conditional order set here and it's waiting for the market to hit the trigger price, and then I'm going to sell my BTCs automatically. The same thing happens with a take profit. What if I want to sell basically at 50 grand because it's sufficient for me how much money I've made? And that's basically, that's it. I mean, I'm happy basically about the position. I'm happy under the conditions, and I have basically the ability to sell those BTCs at, $50,000, for example. That's it. This is how it works. At the same time, I can utilize basically the edit order in order to change for my actual existing order, or simply just delete it, just like that. Beautiful. So the take profit functions, and it goes very, very nicely by hitting the, simple 50 grand, that quantity. This is how much money I'm going to get. Sell BTC under a conditional order. And there you go. Beautiful. Now, what other things do we have to look after? For example, what if I'm going by the following? I have an active trade and I'd like to sell it at a higher price, but not with a take profit. I can sell it at a higher price with a limit order. I can do that as well by following the steps. Now, what if I would like to do a margin trading, which is something I would like to present in this video as well, including with the futures trading. The margin trading depends on the cryptocurrency you're going with. Every single time next to the asset, as you can see right there, will show you the value of the margin you can have maximum for your position, right? So BTC USDT is a 3x margin right there. It will share with you the available margin of for those specific assets. Now, I'm going to go with the margin. I'll have to buy. I'm going to go limit order and depends. Let's say that I want to grab a quantity of $50 as my total required margin, $16. By the way, a very detailed explanation about the margin trading. I have another video for that dedicated. This is a complete tutorial video presentation about the platform, and I'm trying to walk you through everything a little quicker, but I have a dedicated video for every single part of what is significant and needed for a person to be a trader on the platform, and it's on my channel. So $50 right there is my total margin, but it requires me, it's my total size of the trade, but it requires me a margin of $16. So this is the amount of money I have to spend basically to have that amount of crypto that is worth $50. It's only 16 because it's multiplied with the margin, and that's pretty much great for me. I have the ability basically to utilize only $16 and actually have a position of $50, which is great due to the fact that the platform is offering me this ability. So why not proceeding, buying on a 3x margin and going in like that. Order submission failed, reduce only order may close the existing margin positions. Yes, you have to turn this off. I'm sorry for that. I've been missing it. You have to turn that off basically and just run with your position. Yes, every single time when you open up a trade, you must turn off reduce only. The reduce only must be turned on in different cases when you have an active trade going on and you would like to close that in a conditional order. Right? So you say, hey, at this price, I want to close that. In that case scenario, you need to make sure that reduce only is turned on. But when you open up a trade on the margin, you have to turn it off. Beautiful. So now it's going to be working and it's under our positions. It's an active position with an estimated liquidation price. If the price action is actually going sort of away to 4,330, we are going to get liquidated. And that means our entire margin is going to be taken away from us, including with the whole position that we have. So everything is going to be wiped out in that case scenario, which is why this is how margin trading works, and you need to sort of a way understand it before you touch margin trading at a very, very good level. Now, what else do I have to show you? Yeah, how they work with a stop loss, take profits, stop loss like that, sell, obviously we like to sell at a specific price, reduce only is turned on, beautiful. We want to make sure that we always click to reduce open position, which is this long that we have. We will click basically on the quantity of the BTC available, and we're going to make sure that this way it will correlate with our existing trade. Now we would like to sell a stop loss, which means under the current price at 30 grand. right at 30 grand, we are going to have a 16% movement downwards from our position. Click the sell, it will appear under our conditional orders and it's right there. The same thing goes on with the take profit. You can go basically to the take profit, put it on 50 grand, click on the quantity of BTC, make sure reduce only is turned on, and then basically hit the sell. Right, so we have two conditional orders, both to be selling our position. One, it's a stop loss, the other is a take profit. We can close them, we can edit this once simply by right there. I'm just gonna cancel these two orders. Beautiful. My position is still active here on the BTC. I can close this one as well from here right now and have the entire position wiped out. Very, very simple. At the same time, I can find out more details about my position by clicking on the quantity of BTC. And I can close my position from that button as well, it seems like. Beautiful. So another thing that you guys need to know, when we talk about, close it at the market price, 100%, you're good to go. When we talk about the margin trading, you can also short the market, which is a very nice difference. One very important thing to keep in mind is you can short the markets on margin trading, which means that you have the ability basically to sell. Sell always stands for shorting. Buy stands for longing in margin trading. So without having anything open, you can sell the market and you are shorting basically the trade. For example, let me go to the market order, hit the sell, which means that I'm shorting the market. $50 right there, sell BTC USDT. In this case scenario, I'm going to make money. As you can see, it says short if the price is decreasing of BTC. If the price is increasing, I will lose money. I have shorted the market. So I have been sort of a way predicting that the price section will go down from the price I have opened my trade. But this is done through the sell button. There is no long or short button, but the sell stands for short, the buy stands for long with the margin trading. Not the same for spot trading. Spot trading, you buy the actual crypto. You cannot short the crypto in spot. You can only buy and hold, which is the same line on long. It's without the margin. It's the difference. So this is how it works, guys. This is why you need basically spot and margin, because in margin you can short the markets. Great. Now I'm going to exit out of this one. I did wanted to share with you how to short basically on the platform. Without having, a lot of you might not have futures, but I'm going to open up right now on the top left corner of the tab, and we're going into the futures to share with you that one as well. If you guys don't have it, that you want to skip this part or, spend just 2 minutes and look at it in the way it functions, you might have it one day, and it's good to know. So BTC perpetual contracts, all of them are called perpetual contracts because they do not expire, and it do not bother us, that thing. BTC 50x leverage, and for all the assets that we have right there, it is pretty much shared with us the maximum leverage we can do. Let's go to the BTC perpetual. We are trading right now on the futures. So first of all, we need to move funds from a wallet to the other. We need to have basically everything prepared, which means that I need to go into the portfolio before we do this, and then go to the transfer, and I need to go to my I have some Bitcoins left. Let me just quickly sell my BTCs. I have some Bitcoin right there. I need to go into the spot, right? Spot BTC USDT. We just bought it earlier, and it seems like I basically forgot selling it. Spot sell market. I would like to sell my whole bag of BTC. It's going to disappear from here, and it will all go into the Tether. Beautiful. Now I need to go into the portfolio and go to the transfer, top right corner, Tether, amount, maximum from spot to futures, multi-collateral. Preview, confirm. Multi-collateral means that it is one wallet for all the type of trades that you're doing on futures, and it supports all your trade from futures from a single wallet. Beautiful. Now let's go back to the trade. We would like to go for the futures, go BTC perpetual. It's great that this little issue came out so I can show you all the things that needed. Now, again, buy stands for longing, sell stands for shorting the market. I can do anything. And I'm going to go again with the marketer because it's a lot simple. So the next thing that I need to do is make sure the isolate position, when it opens the trade, it's always turned on, because this way I can select basically my leverage amount and I dedicate a specific margin to the trade. If you don't turn it on, your whole wallet of the futures will be correlated with your trade, will be sort of a way connected to your trade, which means that if you get liquidated, your whole wallet from the futures will get lost. You will lose everything from that wallet if that happens. Other than that, if you are actually in a situation where basically you are isolating, then only the margin that you decided to isolate for the trade and dedicate for the trade will get basically liquidated if the market will touch the liquidation price and you decide not to sell earlier, which is something possible. Now, isolation on every time, and then the leverage is you decided from the pen. Let's say that we're going to go with a 10x leverage, very simple and easy to calculate. So we will basically turn off reduce only when we open up the trade and go by, let's say, $100 as a total position, because this is a total position that is after the leverage is applied, which means that if it's $100 your total position and you are using a 10x leverage, your initial margin, your required margin to open up the trade is only $10, due to the fact that 10 multiplied with 10x leverage will give you the total $100 position. So you only use $10 of your account as margin to have a $100 position. And that is great, right? So let's do that. Let's open up the trade. Beautiful. It's in the active positions right there. We have an initial margin that we dedicated. If the market is touching the estimated liquidation price, we are going to lose our entire margin. Because we have been going isolated position, we will not lose anything more than it is presented in the initial margin. This is what we have dedicated. So we have isolated this trade from our whole futures wallet. This is what isolation means. And it also allows you to go around with different leverage size. When you do not isolate, you can do any form of leverage. The platform will decide the leverage they want. So open quantity, opening price, current price, everything is same with the stop losses, with the take profits. We can close our position from here. And I will do that. Close the BTC position right there. Beautiful. I can sell the market. Basically, I can dump, right? I can short it simply by clicking the sell and then going around that. So this is how we proceed and we trade on the BTC perpetual. When we would like to do a conditional order such as a stop loss or a take profit, our reduce only must be turned on and the same quantity of BTC must be selected, just like you saw basically on the margin trading. It's completely the same. Again, we have specific tutorials for every single step in detail where I'm showing everything. Now, the next thing that I wanted to share with you will be the staking. The staking on Pro Kraken will be completed through Earn. You have the Earn tab right there. And then this is the place basically you can allocate and deallocate. Allocate means to participate and you allocate resources. Deallocate means to stop, withdraw, take the money you made and just, give it up, right? That's all. So there is two different things that are very important: the flexible type of allocations and the bonded type of allocations. The flexible type of allocations are going to give you your rewards back immediately at the time you decide to deallocate. So when you say, I want to stop with this thing, the staking, I need the resources, I'm going to deallocate right now. I'm going to get my resources immediately with all the rewards. When you go in the bonded options, you are needing to complete a wait time. So this is going to delay between 2 days and 28 days depending on the asset. And that will be the time you will receive your resources. Until that, you must wait. So what's the next thing? Well, we have USDT now. Before you have before you would like to stake, you need to have that crypto. So you need to go on the spot market, buy that crypto, and then be able basically to allocate in the following way. It seems like I don't have any assets. This is what it's pretty much telling me, which is false, because I need to move right now my assets from futures, which is something that I just presented you earlier on how to proceed on trading. I need to go to my portfolio futures, transfer the assets from futures into the spot. All right, let me share with you. And when it's in the spot, I can deal basically with the staking, right? So from futures into spot. There you go. Preview, transfer, confirm. Done. Now I'm going back to the Earn tab on the top menu. And I'm going basically to the Allocate. And you will be able to see my resources there. So in order to do staking, you need to have your resources on the spot. You cannot have it on the futures wallet. Beautiful. I can only stack right now USDT because this is what I have. Like I said, if you want to stack something else, such as Polkadot, you need to make sure you buy Polkadot coins first and keep it on spot. The estimated annual percentage return, basically, or percentage rate is presented here. Between 7 and 21% depending on the value you're putting and conditions you're going. Let me share with you that. We go by Polkadot, I'm simply completing with the terms. And then I have to decide basically on the amount. It says that I don't have right now Polkadot available, which is fine, but I can go and do some testings going around. So let's say basically I'm going with, 10,000 Polkadots, right? 10,000 Polkadots, which is an estimated value right now of $52,000. I have two options for my staking, flexible or bonded for 28 days, which means that the allocation takes up to 28 days. But the annual percentage rate is different. When you go flexible, you're going to get paid a lot less than in the bonded one. What does it mean to go bonded and what are the risks of that? You need to wait up to 28 days to receive your resources. This is the difference. But this is almost 1 month that you have to wait extra compared to the first option. And because of that 1 month time, you're actually going to have double revenue on your annual percentage rate. So for a single month, you can have double your revenue. Let's do the calculate rewards option. 12 months with the current 52 grand, I'm gonna get 56,940. Let's see, $57,000 after 12 months, which is, close to $5,000 more. This is what I'm gonna get basically from my staking at today's value. Keep in mind that the value of Polkadot can change in 12 months, and it will change for sure. But what if I go bonded for 28 days? I'm gonna get $61,000. So instead of 5 grand, I'm gonna get $9,000, $4,000 more because I've been waiting up to another 28 days. It's just like almost double because another extra month. You don't have to wait another extra 12 months to double. It's just a single month, guys. This is amazing. This is why bonded is paying a lot better, and it's a great opportunity right here on Pro Kraken. And then you just simply allocate and you go with that, right? So this is the way it works. And from the same page, you deallocate. And that's it, guys. So this is how it works on a complete tutorial on the whole platform. If you have questions about anything, make sure to ask me in the comments area. Every single detail explained in this video, we have a dedicated video presentation on my YouTube channel about. You can check that out. It's where I explain in a step-by-step way with much more explanation than in this video, and I'm making sure you understand every little detail with that. So if there's some little parts that you want to know about, such as stop loss and stop loss limit differences and many other things, make sure to check out and verify those things on my channel. At the same time, if you would like to become a trader, if you want to have this as a serious activity, have a part-time or full-time revenue from it, make sure to check out my one-on-one coaching program intensively, comprehensively, directly with me on live conversations where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade just like I said. This is our page with all the presentation and qualify for a free conversation. Either way, you register now or directly you basically schedule yourself the call from our Calendly page. Links in the description area and comments area for everything, guys. Make sure to reach out, have a good time, subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed, and check out the other things on my channel. Talk to you soon.